And back o'clock.
Is it back o'clock already?
It's back. 4 o'clock and back. Yeah.
Ian.
Yeah.
Is a new Nuzlocke.
It is a new Nuzlocke.
What is a Nuzlocke?
A Nuzlocke is when, you decide, within, like, a day what video game you're playing and have to rush to, set it all up.
Well, that's certainly how we Nuzlocke. But if you want to learn what an actual Nuzlocke is, all you have to do is type in ! Nuzlocke into the chat.
Yeah.
And you'll be sent to a handy guide.
Yeah, so this one is a little different than some of the other Nuzlocks we've done. I think I have done a Wonderlock on stream. We may have.
We may have.
We may not have.
We may not have, actually. We would have had to have done it on Sword and Shield.
It would have been...
Yeah.
I've done
we haven't
a couple
used...
of runs, and I don't remember what they all were.
I can check.
But
we haven't used Nathan's fancy 3DS capture that I just remembered that he has when he reminded me the other day.
If you want to go see our past runs, though, you can go to !YouTube. So this one is a Wonderlock.
As a matter of fact, we have not done a Nuzlocke. I just checked.
A Wonderlock.
A Wonderlock. I'm sorry.
So
we have done plenty of Nuzlocks.
We've done plenty of Nuzlocks. So Wonderlock. In this game, I guess it's a surprise lock, but I'm not going to call it that.
This would be our 14th for the record.
He had the
14th. We've done 13 Nuzlocks before now?
Yeah.
We are starting our 14th today.
So
that's crazy.
Yep.
That's way higher than I thought. That's insane.
Hold on.
No, that's insane. We've only been doing this for like 3 years.
And we've played a lot of other games that aren't Pokemon.
We've played a lot of non-Pokemon, Nuzlocke Pokemon, too.
Yeah, I do a ton of... I've never done a Nuzlocke on stream. I only do other kinds of challenge runs. And
I had to
Rob
have them in my box. Hold on.
That's crazy.
So what it is I'm still catching the first Pokemon in an area, only one per area. But then what I'm doing is I am going to Wonder Trade them. So this one is the...
you are keeping your starter, right?
I am keeping my starter. Just to make my life a little easier, have something to crutch on.
That you know is going to be obedient.
That I know is going to be obedient. Because I could trade these and get...
It was also a smart move not to go with the fire starter, because you're likely to get very much likely to get a non-Paldea fire starter, since Charmander and Scorbunny are both in the game now.
Well, and also, I did my first...
And you did your first play.
Yeah, so I want to...
You're making the meta decision.
No, if I made the meta decision, I would have traded for... I would have started with... Sprigatito, because I am going to have a Dupes Clause on, just again for a couple of things. One, so we see different Pokemon.
Are you saying you don't want a team of 6 Lechonk?
I would be more likely to get a team of 6
Charmander is really what
Charmanders. So speaking of getting 6 Charmanders, we're gonna start now. So this was the first Pokemon I got, so I'm gonna just do it first. So this is the Lechonk that
you have a guaranteed encounter with.
That you have the guaranteed encounter with, and let's see what the new boy is.
Yeah, and before anybody asks, we're also doing a shiny clause.
Yes.
If you get a shiny, keep it. Like, I didn't even need to ask Ian.
Yeah.
I know that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Shiny clause is on. I'm gonna do a Dupes Clause. Probably my normal Dupes Clause. If and when we get there. I probably can't use this Pokemon for a while.
No, it's probably too high level.
Arius and over Persian. I will try my best to take good care of this Pokemon. Alright. I accidentally mashed through that. Yes, actually I do. We're gonna, we'll get through all of these real quick.
Level 30.
30, that's not too bad. I can get him...
Let's look at it first. And go to the summary.
Chick Summary. I can get him pretty quick.
From Andrew.
From Andrew. So this is normal Terra type, so it's Terra type's not changed
probably
or
just caught in the
anything.
wild there, somewhere around.
Plus attack minus special defense. That's not terrible.
Yeah, you can do a lot worse than that.
And it was just caught in a quick ball, so somebody just quick balled it. Probably.
Almost certainly, it's just one of those caught in the field around like Alfrenada, I think.
Yeah. West Province Area 3, so it's probably...
Yeah, any attack boosting nature is good on it.
Yeah. So, overall, not bad. We'll, again, can't use...
It's gonna be a little while before you can use it.
Yeah, can't use him for a while. Probably 2 or 3 badges in. I'll start to be able to get some usage out of him. But we're gonna go into, and I am naming all the ones that I caught Wonderlocke, just to let the other person know, like, when they get traded.
So they're not super duper angry that they're getting sent a level 6 Lechonk.
Yeah.
I do like getting things nicknamed Wonderlocke over Wonder Trade. It makes me feel good inside.
Yeah. And so the Nuzlocke has now officially started. So I have not fought any of the trainers on this route, but I was gonna try to get...
You were running around and like catching items and or getting items.
Items and stuff. So let's see. Vic. Yeah. Okay. Vic.
I'm hoping for a Dragonite.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That is. It may be low enough. Probably not, just judging by the ball. Probably not. But this may be, maybe something that I can use.
It's said that a dog Pokemon that died in the wild without ever interacting with the human was reborn as this Pokemon.
Oh, that's so sad!
That's fucking depressing.
Holy shit! Oh, man!
I mean, have you played a Pokemon game before? This is how they are.
Well,
35.
35, yeah.
Okay, let's get its summary. Ghost. From Nick. Minus attack, not great. Plus special defense, not great.
Yeah, not a great.
Pickup.
If I had to guess, it was probably caught somewhere on the mountain area.
Yeah, I might carry him around with me just for pickup.
To get that pickup stuff.
Yeah, to proc pickup.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to leave it in your party.
But yeah, other than XP, but I don't think XP will be too big of a deal, especially in the beginning. Again, 35, won't be able to get too much usage out of him for a while, but it'll be nice when I get him. So let's go ahead and trade the next one.
No, my boy.
I very specifically caught a
quick, Rusty, hop on Wonder Trade. Maybe you get him. Imagine if we gamed it like that.
That would be really funny, but...
Cheating in a Nuzlocke.
I don't know how it prioritizes things like that. Maybe it does because we're friends. I would assume if we're friends, it actually doesn't. But
Asura 86.
Maybe I'll get a Pokemon that I can use.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah. That's not a Pokeball.
It's Fuecoco.
It's Fuecoco. Haven't thought about that one yet.
Make sure it's not shiny or something.
Yeah.
I believe.
Or has a better nature than yours. You could keep that one and swap and trade yours away.
All right.
I think you just trade it again, though, right?
Probably.
Are you doing? This is an extended dupes clause. Then you're not going to use anything that you used in your initial playthrough.
Yeah.
And this is the event Pikachu.
Yeah, this is the event Pikachu. So we'll trade it. I'll do one time on the Fuecoco, no matter what I get next. I'll keep
it.
Yeah. But so my dupes clause is only going for things that I've used in this game. So my team in the other game was Garganackle, Skeledirge, Palmy. Yeah, I'm just saying the lines. Oinkalone.
Finizen.
Ooh, or maybe we'll use this Pokemon. Finizen and Dugtrio. And not Dugtrio.
Wugtrio?
Both. Wugtrio and Dugtrio. I'm gonna count both. Because I had Wugtrio for like 90% of the playthrough. But I might actually be able to use this Shinx. So that'll be cool. Let's go look.
You're close.
Yeah, alright, we're gonna trade him one time, and I'm gonna keep what I get no matter what. Even if it's a Pokemon I haven't used, that I've used before, I just won't use it. So. And that's probably how I'm gonna do my Dupe's Claws on this, just for, like...
Time's sake.
Yeah, time's sake. Typically, I do 2 rolls, but this one I'll just do 1. And... yeah, our capture is flashing just a little bit. Our capture card's not the greatest, so I apologize about that. Alright, Colin, give me something good.
Leafeon!
I've never used a Leafeon, but just judging by this, I might not...
It was caught in an Ultra Ball and it's evolved, so it's probably one that was caught in the wild.
Yeah.
Which means it would be like level 45 or something like that.
Yeah, maybe closer to 50.
There's definitely a chain of evolutions that are at 60, I think.
Yeah.
When you see Leafeon asleep in a patch of sunshine, you'll know it's using photosynthesis to produce clean air.
Such a good boy.
It is.
I'm gonna go no here.
You should look at it.
I am.
I don't think we looked at the Shinx yet.
We didn't... 50.
Level 50.
Yeah, not using that until, like... Not able to use that until, like...
Check its,
yeah, it's...
stats. Oh, you don't have a checker yet.
You can't see the IVs yet.
Interesting.
Because if it's one of the Wandering World ones, those have like 4 perfect IVs.
Yeah. Adamant? These? That's not Adamant.
It doesn't have a different Terra type, so I'm assuming it was just a wild one.
Yeah. This is Japanese though. Rivalry is
It's Adamant too.
Rivalry is the bad ability though. Because
Didn't you get that free ability capsule?
I did.
That may be worth spending it on.
Maybe. We'll see. So let's do. Can I use him yet? Probably not.
If you go into
but
card, it'll tell you what your limit is.
Yeah.
If you're gonna use your ability capsule, Moxie on the duck.
You're thinking of an ability patch, Rusty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Where do I look at that in this
Go
game?
into your map, and then press X.
I always forget. Yeah. 20.
Pokemon
Okay.
caught at level 20 or below listen to your commands.
Okay, so the Shinx will listen to me.
Yeah, right now the Shinx will be obedient. The one thing you have to be careful at is because it's traded, you're gonna get boosted experience.
Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of have to keep
below that threshold.
Yeah. So okay. So we've done that now. I'm gonna go fight these. Fight the couple of guys over here, and then we will actually like.
Go to school.
We'll make our way towards school. Go get the. Go to the Pokemon Center right outside school, do the first Terra battle, and the rest of the route. I haven't actually done most of the route here. I've been on the other side of it. Can I just do this? But I'm gonna still be going with Quaxley here, Weird Psyduck. Kind of a callback to his Golduck name.
Kanto Quaxley.
Yeah, I wanted to do Paldean Psyduck, but there wasn't enough letters for that. That was too many letters for the video game. Yeah, so let's go here.
It's a go.
Hey, let's battle. Okay. This child looks like he's from like the Norwegian countryside.
he sings Slap Clap along with Bulby from Jimmy Neutron. Slap, 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 clap, clap, clap. I'm sorry for that wild pull.
Fun fact, that is Phil Lamar.
I believe it.
And you're like...
Bulby?
Yeah.
I believe Phil Lamar is Bulby.
Yeah. And you're like, no way, John. What? What did you say? Did I miss? There it is. Ooh, that's a good shiny too.
Eagle eyes.
You guys gotta call it something other than shiny. Like sparkly.
Sparkles.
Because when you declare shiny in a Pokemon game, that means a thing.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
No, you're not incorrect. I don't actually think there's anybody in this town that's like worth talking to.
Unless you want real powers.
Wow.
I said what I said. And I'm gonna say that about most of the towns.
Yeah, they did a really good job of making the towns look alive when you first run into them, but then when you start to like explore them, it's like, oh, that is maybe more empty than previous games.
Well, like you can't go into all of the buildings anymore. So
like look at X and Y or
that could be useful on somebody.
Or Black and White, how many like people and buildings and rooms there were in the town for those games.
They do an exceptional job in Black and White to make at least the one city feel really alive. Maybe I don't actually like the one in X and Y that everybody gets lost in.
Lumios?
Yeah, Lumios. Poca Paris. Don't love it. But I think Poca New York City, they did a pretty good job of.
Castelli.
Yeah, I knew he would know all of them.
Of course I. Come on.
That was not a question for me. Rusty, what do you think about my outfit in game?
I didn't look too close. Do you have vest version on?
Yes, and I have the helmet on.
Oh, I didn't really look at the helmet. I have a greater thing to say about the outfits. I thought that I was going to have my main file be Violet and my stream file be Scarlet. But I think that I'm going to migrate the other direction because I want to do a shiny Gardevoir / Gallade cosplay with the orange tie being the center, and everything being purple instead of blue in Violet throws it off just a little bit. And it's like I think I'm going to swap. I'm going to make a living Pokedex and move everything over.
Fun fact: Scarlet is actually better for speedrunning because in Violet, Miraidon has these like little particle trails that follow it out, and those cause lag.
Yeah, that causes the game to lag kind of considerably.
Well, that is actually better because my main game is not the one I'm going to be playing the most. It's going to be the one... Well, no. That doesn't work because now I am moving Violet over to being the one that I stream on.
It's alright. There it is. I knew there was a buff woman up here.
Wow. There it is. I knew there was a buff woman up here.
My spider sense is tingling.
Oh no.
Activated the trap card.
Oh no. I'm worried about this level 7 roly coaster.
Rusty, you had asked about our Nuzlocks.
Uh-huh.
First we did a Emerald randomized Nuzlocke. We did a Crystal randomized Nuzlocke.
Also me.
Blind Sword and Shield.
Nathan.
Pokemon Platinum randomized.
Me.
Kaizo Emerald Nuzlocke.
Nathan.
Red Stabless Nuzlocke.
Nathan.
White 2 randomized Nuzlocke.
That was me.
Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke.
That one was you, right?
Ultra Sun randomized Nuzlocke.
That's me.
Blind Shining Pearl. Blind Legends Arceus.
Nathan.
Sword Shiny Lock.
Nathan.
And then Blind Violet.
Nathan.
And this is our 14th.
I didn't realize I did the first, 3.
I did randomized Crystal, actually.
Oh, you did randomizers. Okay.
Wasn't that randomized Emerald the first thing we did? Did we do Kingdom Hearts first?
We started on Mass Effect.
I think you're right.
Mm-hmm. I think
we did Mass Effect, Pokemon, and then Kingdom Hearts.
That was the first Pokemon we played on stream.
That was the first Pokemon we played on stream.
No, but I'm pretty sure we started with... I'm pretty sure we didn't really even plan on being a group. I think we did Mass Effect when I was still Rusty Manfang channel.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
And then, so as Cobrastryke Lightningbolt, because I think I asked you guys to be guests just on a stream that I was doing, and it kind of evolved into our thing while we were doing Mass Effect. You guys were like, well, I would like to stream some things, and
yeah.
I think that might have been the way it moved.
We might have, went into it with, hey, if we like this, we'll actually continue.
Yeah.
Kinda, I think that's kind of what it was.
Honestly, I still haven't decided whether or not I like it yet.
Well, we've decided that we don't like you.
There's a lot of nights where I'm streaming because I want to hang out and game with you guys, not necessarily because I want to do it live. Okay. But there are also, particularly chat, when you interact, I love streaming when we've got people in the chat.
Yeah, true.
Oh
boy, if you're out there, you're a real one.
Yeah. I just I just like hanging out with my friends, and this is a really good way to do that.
And I get a certain amount of I've done creative work energy.
Yeah.
When I've made a new layout for stream.
Yeah,
and...
I have found that I like making layouts. Nathan's better at it than I am, but yeah, I like making layouts. I like.
Not that we're using one that we built ourselves tonight.
No, but actually, hold on. The stuff down below, the follower, the subscriber, and the cheers and the donation that we don't actually have. I put a lot of work into getting those to work. I'm actually pretty proud of those. Getting those alerts to actually function took me a while. So, yeah, it took me a second to learn how to do that. If I do this, will I just proc Nimona fight here? I don't think so.
I think you have to kind of approach it.
While I'm here, you're just gonna tell me tips. While I'm here, nothing.
Hey, since you're gonna wipe this save, you might as well set your birthday to today or next week's stream or whatever.
Yeah, I'll do that eventually. If you don't have that already, that might be it. Look when Shakes learns T-Wave. Because if he learns at 2 levels, I'll hold off. But he's 13 now.
It learns Thunderwave at level 32.
Why? Okay, we're doing it.
Yeah, no kidding.
There's no reason for that. Like, that's egregious, right? I think there's a person I can find over here. Hey, buddy. Gotta get stronger. Alright, anime protagonist Kun.
Did he just do Naruto hands at you?
A little bit.
Throwing down his construction jutsu. Because he's a construction worker. I thought that was funnier than you did.
It's jutsu, not jitsu. Really?
Well, I've never watched Nart.
His name is Boruto's dad.
They're twins. Their names have to sound similar. They're father and son. Their names have to sound similar. God, if my name had to be similar but different than my dad's. I'm not going to say my dad's name on stream, but it's not one that can be
Rusty,
edited
I don't know,
easily.
Your dad's name, but with an R in front of it, is really funny.
Or a B.
Oh. Seiko.
Sleep over it with your dog.
Well, about that.
You can ride on your dog, right?
I've got a dog. It's in a Pokeball that I have currently. Alright, we're gonna... I could spend a lot more time exploring this, and if you want to see that, go watch his. But I got most of the things here, so we're just gonna go,
You get a Shimona with Nimona.
yeah, we're gonna go, Dewclaw.
If you want a Shimona with Nimona, there's plenty of DeviantArt pages for you. Let me tell you.
Friendly reminder, chat, that character is a child. If you want to thirst after somebody with green hair in this game, what's her name?
Meowscarada.
What?
Because there's also a DeviantArt page for that, let me tell you.
Oh god, people. But like Rika, is that her name? Rika is how it's written. Elite Four member.
Is Raiko or Rika?
Yeah, Rika.
I think it's Rika.
Rika's right there. Go thirst over an adult at least. She might have me with 2 Pokemon.
Apparently, in the Nuzlocking world, from what I've seen, this is actually a pretty deadly fight.
Yeah, there's. I'm about to fight a Terra Electric user. I'm a little scared of this fight.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how you're gonna deal with it.
I have a level 30, if I need to switch it. I'll just, here. But I just kind of figure I'm gonna throw in, is Pawnee fighting already?
No.
I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna bite it. Yeah, no.
On and
I thought about, when I was initially thinking about this, I was thinking, oh, maybe I go into set mode or something. That's not in this game.
yes, there's no set mode. Which, you could say no every time it prompts you to switch.
Yeah, you
can do set mode.
Yeah. But... I do like that they show that, like, people, like, actually, like, there is, like, something happening and they, like, kind of struggle with it. I mean, not your character. Your character. Ow, that did a lot. Flinch would be wonderful here.
Bitch!
Jinx is like, ow. Arrgh. And now your ankle's on. Arrgh. Good job, Jinx. You can see that.
And it was almost able to see Shinx there.
Shinx just...
I mean, in my experience, that's basically how cats want to look at you. It's like just barely peeking above, like the couch or something.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay. Come on. Let's match through. I do have cutscenes turned off, so there's like 2.
It's gonna skip like 3 cutscenes in the
Yeah.
entire game.
And we've already seen one of them that it skipped. It skipped the little. It might actually be skipping this one here. No. See, this would be a cutscene to skip.
It won't, though.
Yeah. They're legit, like, in Sword and Shield, there's a skipped cutscene, and it's legitimately, like, 3 cutscenes, right?
I don't remember how many it is.
It's not a lot. Yeah, Capture is not loving this. It doesn't like towns. It gets a lot better once we kind of get out of towns. So I'm going to make this as brief as possible.
Yeah, we're gonna skip over school.
Tasty food. I promise I've already set text speed to fast. Like, I'm mashing. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
That's not bad advice. You may want to stop by Delbert Gifts.
To see what items I can pick up. Yeah. It's over here, I think. It's kind of on. It's kind of by the exit over
I
here.
remember it being on the, I guess that would be the west side of town.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's somewhere over here. Kind of by the other Pokemon Center here. You're not it. Oh, grab. Rare candy's nice. Egg power. Nice. Is that down there? Should listen to that. That is it, I believe. Let's go look what they have. Let's grab one of these. Almost certainly this will be useful. I'm actually going to do this for now to boost his Thundershock
until you get Spark.
Until I get Spark, and then I'm going to switch it for the Muscle Band.
He evolves in a level.
At 15.
Yep. You get Spark at 16 if you don't evolve.
I may hold on. What level does he get Spark if I keep him? Because 1 level is not bad.
18.
I might just keep him to. There's nothing.
I don't think you're missing out on anything.
Yeah, I'll just keep him to 16 then. That's like super worth it. I'm gonna. Do I have to talk to this Pokemon Center? I don't know.
I think so.
I'm going to.
If I'm remembering from the speedrun correctly, they said all you have to do is get into a town.
I think so.
As a matter of fact, I think they use that to, like, it's faster to get to the edge of town, fly to the other side of town, and then continue on.
Yeah.
There are a couple of times where you can do that.
I don't think you've got one yet. No. Okay. Am I going to accidentally slide everywhere by mashing B? Yep. Now we get to go save Penny. You can't hear me, but I am mashing over here.
Oh my god, it's the protagonist of Fire Emblem Engage.
Penny?
Yeah, because they have the red and blue hair, right?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. You're right. Uh-huh. You got it.
Dusty, did you see that thing on Twitter where somebody posted a bunch of pictures of the Fire Emblem girl from the new game, and they're like thick girl supremacy?
I did not. I don't even really think that she's that thick.
That's the joke. And then like the
Yeah.
next image is like, this tweet was deleted.
Like, she's not the slimmest, like, conventionally what you think of as a RPG babe. You know, but, like, there's a wide range between even that and healthy. And to call her thick, I think, is maybe a little...
There was that image going around that was, like, comparing Guilty Gear's twinkiest character to Genshin Impact's hunkiest character.
That's just...
The contrast is stark.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Now, I don't know a whole lot about Guilty Gear other than weapon placement occasionally.
My favorite thing is the meme of, like, the crazy random bullshit that Arc System Works game says before the battle starts.
Alright, let's do our first terrestrialization.
Do you have to terrestrialize in this fight?
I don't think so. Might as well. And the game really wants you to.
Sparkle Duck!
Look at my sparkly duck! So sparkly! Now that's with a Terra boost and the mystic water. It still didn't. So.
Obviously, it's because Young Goose is so thick.
Mm-hmm. The future burns bright. Oh. Okay. Now, hopefully, this will go quickly. Not fast enough, but it's fine.
Actually, Rusty, I did forget a Nuzlocke. Our Breath of the Wild weapon lock.
Okay, well,
15.
whatever. I guess.
Speaking of Casey Green, he was being interviewed on NPR as I was listening today.
Where did Casey Green come from?
He's the guy who did the panel of like the guy going, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, literally the reference that I made.
Okay.
He's done more than the "This Is Fine" meme.
But that's actually what they were talking about is like the 10th anniversary of the "This Is Fine" dog.
He's made more culturally relevant memes.
I forget that those two were made by the same person.
Like half of those kind of memes are drawn by Casey Green. Like the ratio of like meme usage to actual recognition of the person who made the meme, there's likely no greater disparity than Casey Green.
In fact, the disparity is becoming a meme. Which is an impressive line to weave.
I wonder, Nimona. I wonder why they would have banned Pokemon battles right here.
It's my fault. I did it.
She's like, I just don't understand why they would have. Just look at her.
When I was in grade school, I got Pokemon battles banned from my school too. You ain't special, Nimona.
It's not the only battling you did in grade school. I think you told most of those stories on screen.
I got in fights a lot as a kid, it's fine.
Which is insane. Because he didn't do it, like, at any other school. It was, like, just at the first school.
I don't know about that.
I know you had a few injings, but...
A couple.
Are you trying to tell me something? Are you telling me I don't know your life? Is that what I'm getting?
Upon reflection, perhaps my childhood was more contentious than I thought.
I sure hope that none of the text boxes I've been answering have, like, meant anything. I am.
We can now move about the cabin.
And let's go do this real quick.
Nimona.
But, like, I know the fact that you were kind of a terror to your friends in elementary school. Not that the one that you did it to wasn't a bit of a chungus, but still.
Just to go ahead and explain the story. When I think I was in first grade. I had a bully who would, he was in, like, taking, like first grade karate classes, and he would do this thing where he kind of, like, flipped me on my ass, and eventually I got sick of it, so I just, like, wound up and punched him as hard as I could in the stomach, and he kind of just, like, doubled over and started crying, and I just kind of looked at my hand, and I was like, the power!
And so, what did you do?
So I immediately was like, this is worth, like, testing out. So I found a friend of mine, and Rusty, you know this friend, we were in Scouts together. I went and I found him, and immediately, like, out of nowhere, he was like, "Hey, Nathan, what are you doing?" I went over and just decked him in the stomach, too. And he also, like, doubled over and, like, fell over and started crying. And from that point, I knew it was like, oh, nobody can fuck with me ever again.
Weird how nobody fought you after that, huh?
I wouldn't say nobody, but, like, from that point on, I didn't lose.
Yo, he went up to, like, his best friend and just punched him out of nowhere. Don't fuck with that kid.
Well, so the other thing is, like, so
just that gave me the confidence to, like, oh, if you go up to another first grader and punch them as hard as you can in the stomach, then you win all your fights. And that was the strategy that I employed throughout elementary school.
Oh, I need to talk to
Arvin.
Well, I thought I pressed A on him, but I guess I wasn't in the right position. Me learning from my older brother, we had moved schools, and I was in like the 3rd grade at the time. But we had moved schools from one part of town to the other, and we had moved actually from one rival school to the other, and so that wasn't always the most conducive. And I know he's got other stuff to tell, but there was one kid in this in the bus so we actually rode in separate buses because he was going to
I was going to a different school.
Yeah, a different school because I was younger. They had it broken up, you know.
The middle schoolers were not in the same school as the elementary,
which is good call. But like I was on the bus. This was the first year we were there, and so you know it was still
all of the roughness that happens.
Yeah, and so this kid like for like half of the school year had just been giving me shit on the bus. Making fun of me, calling me fat, you know, all of that, and so it just like, eventually built up and up and up, and then there was one day, I think he called me pregnant or something. It was really dumb, but I let it get to me, and he was in the seat across the row. Sure. I'm just gonna mash through Cassiopeia. That's definitely not Penny.
Cassiopeia.
Yeah. And so.
Pennyopia? Yeah. What?
And so, I moved. So he was here talking, whatever. So I hop over there, punch him in the stomach as hard as I possibly could, and he collapsed. And started crying, and I moved back over.
What are you two?
And I moved back over to the other seat, and like went back to reading my book or whatever I was doing.
If I remember correctly, you got kicked off the bus for that.
I did. So he, the guy, of course, went. The kid wouldn't told.
See, I never got in trouble for any of my fights.
Well, you did it at a school that our parents effectively ran. Nobody at that school would have believed you were the terror you were. But we were at a new school. I didn't have that luxury. And of course, this guy who was a dick to everybody and just this little monster. Of course, when he talked shit and got hit, he went and told the bus driver. And so later on that day, I got pulled out of class by the principal, who's like, "Listen, I need you to tell me what happened." And I'm like, "I'm not even gonna front with you. This is what it was." And I'm like, "I shouldn't have done it. I know that." Fine. I think I gotta go talk to. Do I have to do a class? I think so.
Go talk to the little terminal.
just gotta go talk to Clam. And he's like, listen.
You gotta do a little cutscene with him that introduces you to the professor.
Yeah. He's like, listen, I understand. And I'm like, he's like, you shouldn't have done it. You had to, you should have gone to the adults. Yada yada blah. And I'm like, and
you're not wrong.
I'm like, yeah, no, you're right. He's like, listen, we can't,
That's not the way you solve problems, kiddo.
Yeah, we can't have this. So what we're gonna do, and at the school we went to at the time, they actually had a pretty strict no fighting policy. So like, I got away actually pretty lenient. He's like, okay, we're gonna do. You can go home on the bus today, but after that, it's a 3-day suspension from the bus. And like, the thing was, he's like, of course we're gonna tell your parents. And I'm like, okay, because that was honestly the thing that I was like,
you gotta talk to the parents, man.
Yeah. And so, of course our parents were like, what the hell? And so I got way more trouble from our parents than I did from the school. Yeah. Though after that incident, nobody ever had trouble with that kid ever again. Like, so, yeah, alright. I never heard a peep from him again. Yeah. And, according to other people, he was more well-behaved at that point, too, so, I guess I'll take the 3-day bus suspension for, straightening that kid out.
Oh, so sometimes you just take those trades.
Yeah. And that is the only time I have ever gotten in, like, any actual trouble in school.
Can't think of another time you've gotten in trouble. He's always been pretty well behaved. Like me.
We gonna bring up the braces kid now, or?
Sure, why not? There was a kid in our neighborhood who was a piece of shit, and
no, he absolutely
was.
was. He absolutely was.
And one point on the bus, he stole my glasses because he was a piece of shit, and so I punched him in the face because he was a piece of shit.
Do you still have the scar on your knuckle?
I do, in fact, still have the scar on my knuckle.
Yeah, it's right there.
I cut my finger on his braces, and,
turns out, maybe punching the kid that just got braces in the face was not the best call.
I got my glasses back. He never messed with me again.
Did our parents get told about that one?
I came home.
I thought you were about to say I got better.
Did I?
I got better.
Did I get better?
I don't know. From
I think that might have been the last fight I was in.
Came into punching that kid. Oh, we were talking about
the scrappiness of our youth.
Yeah.
How Nathan? I do still have the scar from where I cut my hand open. But I came home and I was like, Mom saw me holding my hand because it was bleeding, and she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I fell." I put a Band-Aid on it. She looked at me and decided to leave it alone. And I think a decade later, I told her, "No, I punched a kid because he was being a piece of shit." And she's like, "Well, you should have come to me." I'm like, "Yeah, I should have." But I solved the problem.
No, we were talking about how Nathan beat up.
He didn't stop being a piece of shit, but he never messed with me again.
Yeah.
So
He stopped being a piece of shit to you.
Yes.
We talked about how Nathan beat up a lot more kids at school than you think. Than you would have ever thought him.
First of all, I did not come on top on every fight.
I'm aware of that, but
be very clear. As a matter of fact, when we moved from a school in Tulsa to another school in Tulsa that was their big rival, and when a group of kids that were on the football team found out that I was from that rival school, they beat the shit out of me. It was brutal. And I did not win that fight, and it was not fun.
Did you get a few licks in?
No, I got the target. It was not fun. And there was like 4 of them, and like it was like 2 of them held me down, 2 of them were beating on me. It was not fun. And apparently they got it out of their system because they never messed with me again. And from there on, they were actually relatively friendly. But it was just... I guess they had to get it out of their system or whatever, but yeah, they absolutely did. But, no, I did not win every fight I was
in. Outside of that one, I really didn't get into any fights. Because honestly... the closest thing I got into a fight there is not a fight. It was.
That's the thing is there. I mean, there were a couple of times where it was like, but that's not how fights work. Yeah. It's one person hits the other person. Yeah. There's not generally like a whole
mutual combat.
There's no anime back and forth. Yeah. It's one person is hitting the other person. So there's very very rarely. But I don't think administration ever got involved in any of the fighting. I'm not sure they were ever told, or if they were told, it never came back to me.
Yeah, no. The one I did just.
And like in my neighborhood, I got into a lot of fights too. And you don't talk to your parents.
Yeah. Who did you fight in the neighborhood? I know you fought the older brother of the Nick kid, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I fought their older brothers a couple times. They're a piece of shit.
I shouldn't have said it in there, but...
Who's gonna...
I don't even know...
A kid named Nick.
Yeah, I don't even remember his last name, so... But, yeah.
There was one time I got my Pokemon cards stolen by one of the kids who lived around the corner from us.
I got my Pokemon cards stolen once, but you will never guess who did it.
Was it your brother?
No.
Do we know?
Was it somebody older than you?
Yes.
Was it somebody that we know?
Yes, it is somebody that you have met.
Were they in your patrol in Scouts?
They were not in my patrol in Scouts.
Is it your friend Steve?
No.
Was it your dad?
Was it my dad? No.
I like the idea of like, here you punk, give me your Pokemon cards.
It was my mother.
Ah, close. I guess I should have guessed that one, but...
Yeah. And she stole them and ran them through the shredder because I was disrespectful or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It tells you how effective that parenting strategy works.
Yeah. But no, like there was a kid. He was like a high schooler, and I would have been like 7 or 8. But this kid had a reputation for being a punk, and I was going around the corner to my friend Aaron's house to trade Pokemon cards, because, you know, that's the thing that you did back in those days. And he literally, like, saw me coming home holding this giant binder of Pokemon cards, like, smiling with my twirly beanie and lollipop, I'm sure.
Bob.
And like literally like held me upside down and shook me out like they do in cartoons, and stole my Pokemon cards.
Oh, I had a story similar to that. It was the only time I ever gave an ultimatum to one of my bosses. I had a staff at my at camp who worked for me, and I told my boss at the time, which is not anybody you guys know, but I told him like, if he is working for me next week, you will be paying him to do nothing because I cannot trust him around children. So they moved him to the dining hall staff, and a kid like bumped into him and knocked his coffee out of his hand. So he picked the kid up by the ankles and put his nose into the coffee cup and said, "Pick it up."
I wonder if he remained employed after that incident.
He did not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was the child that was lifted. It was like a college student that did the lifting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the youngest those kids get is like 10 and a half.
Yeah.
They can get young.
You have a new catch here.
Do you have a new catch? I don't want to fight you yet.
That's also not a great way to train your dogs.
What?
Just a Thunderwave step.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Good job.
You'll do.
Positive reinforcement is way better.
You're gonna get something that's like, oh, okay, this is gonna be easy to catch.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, you'll do. Yeah, no, yeah, just the whole putting the nose in it, that doesn't work that well, and... Yeah, right. I was like, wow, that did way more than I thought it was going to.
You both are boy types.
We are both boys. The boys. Nice. Yeah, yes, I wanted to. I actually...
Roasting me.
Actually, I could go and change that. I accidentally hit no. Let's check summary.
All you have to do is today.
I want to rename you. Okay. Alright. Now, into the void.
Into the turlet.
A little bit.
Let's hope you get a new friend.
There you go. It took it a second to load there. Alright, let's go see. Trade it. Oh. That's stupid.
Gotta be in the box.
That's stupid. Hold on. Okay. Now. Oh, it's gonna load again. Alright. Now into the void.
Now, like your Graveyard, Ian, you can rename it once if you want to give it a name.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
You can't do it to Pokemon from another language like the Shinx.
Alright. New friend, new friend, new friend.
Do it, 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 do it. New friend, new friend, new friend, new friend. Do it, do it, do. Okay, I'm done.
So you're going this way instead of toward the cave.
Oh.
Or you just dip in the shallow both sides.
Might be shotgunning.
Vampy, hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Look at that little elephant. Even the symbol looks like an elephant.
I think that may have been the point. Vampy. This Pokemon lives and nests on a riverbank. After playing in the mud, it won't be able to settle down unless it washes its body. Nice.
Nicer.
Alright, let's go. Ah, just
25.
over. Alright, let's look.
You get a badge, you'll get it. Okay. Another pickup, Mon.
Into the team. Neutral nature, it looks like. Yeah, serious. Ground. Kyle is the original trainer.
Thanks, Kyle.
Kyle!
Okay.
It's totally Kyle.
Like Nathan called me out on, I am doing a couple of quick catches, just to see if I can get some more team members.
You can also do that raid there and get a.
I can get a raid catch, yeah.
Get a catch.
How
I did it is I only counted one raid toward the Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
You can do however you want.
Yeah. I think I did the same. Just while we're here. And then what I'm actually probably gonna do, is I'm probably gonna kind of make my way towards the Clawful. What level is it? Is it 15 or 25?
Do you want me to pull up the level order?
Yes. I think this is far enough back.
I
Oh,
have it somewhere.
this is not quite what I'm looking for. I haven't. We posted some.
I can get it pulled up.
I just wanted to see if we quickly get to. Okay. But yeah. I want to see what level the Clawful is, because I think the boost is like good enough. Am I going the right way? Yes. Yeah, but shut up. Remember, kids, you can use your BLJs to get past.
What's the L stand for again?
What was the joke in it? I forget.
Legendary.
Back legendary jump. Yes. We happen to watch a speed run of.
Thanks to Kindem Draws on Twitter, I am going to post this graphic in our Discord. If you want to see it, all you have to do is type in !Discord.
Shinx is first still. Again, this part doesn't matter. That's why I just kind of went for. He's always that
Don't hit him too hard.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm high enough level that with the rivalry boost, I'm like, that's no reason to risk it. It's a Yongus. It's a Route 1 normal.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I already had the Pokemon, so.
Okay. Yeah.
So. That was not actually a crit capture.
Well, it could have been, but
We'll never know.
Young Goose, there's no need to feel down. I said, Young Goose, put yourself on the ground. Okay, so the first is Katie's Gym at level 15.
Okay.
Cloth is level 16.
Level 16. Okay. So I'll probably do Katie's Gym first, and then do Cloth. I think that's.
And then Brassius's Gym at level 17.
What's up? You good?
I think between 15 and 16, the difference is pretty minimal.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the wrong strat to go get cloth just because that gives you the boost.
If we ever do a Pokemon tabletop RPG, I'm going to be a really mean but law-abiding Clawful. Or Cloth, I'm going to call it Clawful Evil, is its alignment.
I put a substantial amount of work into one, actually.
Into what?
A Pokemon tabletop.
How substantial?
Pretty decent chunk.
Why am I just now hearing about this?
It was a thing I worked on for a while.
Do you want to revive it?
Maybe if I sit down and actually finish up my idea.
Hey, let's talk about doing that on Sunday streams. We can alternate between yours and mine.
It is not finished.
Well, we've got most of a year before I'm going to have that space even available that I'm thinking of streaming from. So
Alright. Let's see what happens.
But it was actually very vaguely loosely based on the Mystery Dungeon, so you play it as the Pokemon instead of a trainer.
Hey, who would use a Spoink in a run, Nathan?
Can't imagine. Couldn't be me.
Spoink will die. The pearl on its head amplifies its psychic power.
It's just full stop. Spoink will die.
It's 20.
It will be obedient for one level.
You know those Pokemon fusions that people love to make?
Yeah.
Spoink alone.
Okay. So...
Spoink alone.
Alright.
Every time it bounces, its perfume squirts.
Gross.
I hated that.
Why would you say that? Okay.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
No, it's just
evil.
Alright, I'm gonna set that as a destination, and hey look, I have a fly point over here now. Actually, I'm gonna do one other thing before I'm gonna change that. That destination is gonna go there. Okay. If I talk to you, do you heal me?
Yes. Well, I think it gives you some stuff. I think you can heal.
You know what? There we go. Cool. Alright. Yeah, what if I am a new kid? New kid on the block. Arrow.
Ooh, Arrokuda.
I was cold before the stream, but I figured eventually I would get this off. Starting tomorrow and into the next couple of days, apparently we're supposed to get some
wintry weather.
Yeah, wintry type weather.
It's gonna be real cold.
They're saying between 3 and 6 inches of snow, which somebody like Sammy would laugh at, but here in the Oklahoma land, that's a lot. Better start fighting things while I've got rain out.
Oklahoma Land sounds like a Sundance Film Festival movie about what a terrible wasteland it is to grow up in Oklahoma, but we turned out fine anyway.
I don't know. Shows and stuff that take place in Oklahoma are actually starting to get kind of popular. We have Tiger King, we have Tulsa King, Sylvester Stallone. I believe Reservation Dogs takes place in Oklahoma.
Yeah, Reservation Dogs. I know people that worked on all of this. My old boss, actually, worked on, and her son is actually, like, has been a reoccurring character on a couple of shows. One being, Fresh Off the Boat. He was a recurring character in that for a couple of episodes. He did a movie here recently called, that was filmed here in Oklahoma called, I think, like, The Sneakover. It's exactly what you think a children's movie would be. But, yeah, he's been in a couple of things.
Shinx is evolving.
Yeah. I'm pressing B. Okay.
Huh? Shinx stopped evolving.
I'm like, hold on, I'm doing the thing.
Pulled sneaky on you, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm like, can I not? Do I have to have an Everstone? That would suck. Where is this? Can I get to it?
Yeah, for me, one time I accidentally hit B because I, like, shifted in my seat and it stopped the evolution.
It might be up there. I don't know if I can get up there. Let's see. We'll see. Not fighting you. Big speed? May end up...
I hope my X speeds into the distance away from me.
Sheila, come back. He loves you.
Ha ha! I hate my wife and kids.
Oh, they're both over there. Okay, well, let's try it.
Hell yeah.
There's an ominous black snake in the ground. I'm gonna pull it up. That probably didn't mean anything. One of these...
If your steak is black, it's not even well done. It's congratulations.
Mickey mode. 2 stars.
It is 2 stars. I don't know if I want to fight a 2-star Mickey.
You've got 4 other players. Unless you're not connected to the Intertrons.
I'm connected to the Intertrons. That's how I've been wonder trading.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But we'll see if anybody joins.
Dude, if you're going for something, go for the Mankey. Try to get that.
I'm not.
Do the high risk, high reward Rage Fist strat in a Nuzlocke.
I'm not keeping. Oh Jesus!
Eric, who's gonna win?
Eric, buddy.
I think you can just go ahead and go in.
I'm all right.
Something tells me you guys aren't gonna struggle too much with this one.
Come on, Eric.
Eric, you accepted. Eric backs out.
Even if Eric backs out, I'm not. Ah, there it is. It's alright. Oh. We'll see. I am not worried about a 1-star Surskit. There's not a move. There's not a move that it has that I'm worried about.
That's a lot of damage. It's not a lot of damage. Do 1-stars even get a shield? They don't, do they?
They don't start getting shields till 3-star.
2-star Pokemon are level 4.
Yeah, kind of glad I didn't fight the level 2.
1-star or level 4. They both have 5 times the standard HP.
But it says standard HP. Just fucking... Just...
Unleash my secret technique on you.
Just like... Oh god. Just go flying out of the chair. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I haven't bought Pokemon yet. I should go probably buy some. I still have, like, on my main file from, like, the 100 you get given from the code and just finding a bunch on the ground. I think I'm still over 100 Pokeballs. And I used a lot of Pokeballs, in fact. I got some Surskin feathers. Alright. Usually. Alright. I'm a little, so the thing is 16, but I'm a little worried about my evolving my he's not flying when he evolves, is he?
What?
My starter.
Nope. He's a fighting type.
Right. Okay. Okay, never mind. I am suddenly less worried about the claw. Move you. And then let's see what... Also, hold on. Still nothing, huh? Okay.
You get a chance of getting a pickup every time you do a battle.
Oh, okay. I haven't actually done that.
Including with a battle with a wild Pokemon, and I don't think Let's Go battles count.
Yeah. Okay.
But every time I kiss, I get this feeling.
Every time we touch, I swear we can fly.
And every time we duck, because he's a duck.
I get it.
Every time we duck, I swear I can fly.
Because ducks can fly?
I get it. I unironically love that song. Cascada made a fucking bop. You can't tell me otherwise. Oh, shit.
Don't be worried about guilty pleasures. Enjoy what you enjoy.
And then, what's the other song by her that's really good? Something about the dance floor.
Evacuate the dance floor?
Yeah, evacuate the dance floor.
Tina!
Also,
you're trading with Tina!
Also a fucking bop. Both of those songs.
Architect!
That's interesting.
It is interesting.
Hopefully it's low enough level that I can, like,
use something with it.
Yeah.
Charcadet. Burnt charcoal came to life and became a Pokemon. Possessing a fiery fighting spirit, Charcadet will battle even tough opponents.
Nice. Nope. Hell yes!
Hell yeah.
You are going back here.
Wait, what was it? What were we looking at?
This.
Thank you, Luigi, for the Charcadet.
Oh, cool. Oh, hey, this stat distribution looks suspiciously good.
Plus defense minus special attack. That's actually pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that can be swapped. I'm talking about the 5555612.
Maybe. I could put it in an IV checker and figure it out for him, but...
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Well, I am here, and I am, like, remembering to do this.
Can
Let me...
I'll turn me down.
Oh, are we... Rusty be blasting, game be loud, and Nate be small. Okay.
We can change the game audio down.
Yeah, we can...
That should be better.
Hold down a bit.
Last time we streamed was yesterday, and it was in a group.
Yeah.
Where I had to pick up me and Nathan over Ian.
I'm sorry.
We also turn Rusty down.
I'm sorry. I'm loud. Let me know if that's not enough. I'm on. Oh, that's why. I'm in. God damn it! I was in the box. It's like, why can I not move the moves? Because you have to be in the summary, not in the box, to move moves. That's a little frustrating.
Something funny. Butt fart. Butt fart.
We'll turn it down. Rusty, speak.
I can say words.
Okay, cool. Alright, nice. Okay, now we're gonna try to make our way... Nice. Made the jump. I was not sure I would. Ooh, you are getting higher level.
You're higher.
Hurt a lot. Okay.
It's a special attack.
I still don't want it to hurt a lot. Okay. Just 6 levels for him. Have I fought you yet? No, but I'm going to go here first. And I'll fight you! Fight me. I'm gonna have to, like, actually start looking at Pokemon and see, like, typings and stuff.
You're locked into Armor Rouge, right?
Unless I... Does he go ground when he evolves?
No, I think it's Pure Ghost.
Yeah. Unless I get the armor from somebody from the other game. Wait, which one is Armor Rouge?
The psychic one.
That's the one I want, not the
ghosty one?
not the ghosty one. Because
I'm pretty sure Violet is the one with the ghost.
I can't remember which one is which. It's the one you want, yeah.
Ooh, 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 honey.
Yes. Use water gun on me. Okay. have liked that to do more. Good dodge. Dodge! My duck is better than Gohan.
Okay.
Do I want to learn Clear Smog? I don't think I want to.
It's probably okay for this low of a level. It's certainly better than Astonish.
Yeah, I guess. Isn't mine? Mine is turning into guns. Okay, not. So it's special attack I want, not physical attack. Mine's turning into guns.
If you're planning on keeping that in your party, then it's not a bad idea to aim your self at Zappapico where you get the thing.
Yeah. I'll get there. I'll probably get there pretty early. The thing that I do want to do, go ahead and do. Am I? I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to check details. I want to.
So Rusty, I did find my summary sheet for the RP that I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the big change that I was doing was what I called the S-point system. So you know how, like, when you, in like D&D and other tabletop where you do a roll, you're like, oh, this is a knowledge roll, or oh, this is an animal handling roll, or this is whatever roll. I think the thing that I did was I divided those sorts of things into 3 basic groups. Skill, social, and smarts.
Yeah.
S point. I get it.
Yes. So
clever.
that's your S points. And so basically it was every 5 levels you get an S point that you can invest in either skill, social, or smarts. Skill is stealth, athletics, strength, and sleight of hand. Social is persuasion, intimidation, deception, and performance. And smarts is knowledge, investigation, insight, perception.
This is a new area. This is area 5.
So this is your catch.
Yeah, I should have.
Maybe been a little more careful.
No, it's fine. We got this.
It's a floating Pokeball.
Yeah, a little bit. Less floating now.
The other thing I did was that each type allowed you to pick a perk. So essentially it's every 25 levels you get to add another perk, your pool of perks being determined by your type.
God damn it.
It's a lot of perks.
Yes. So you can get up to 4 perks if you're at level 75 or above. If you were... No, did Sand attack you?
Twice.
Okay. That sucks, I'm sorry.
And
Go, Griever, be a wall. The little splash animation that plays when you send a Pokemon out. So let's say you have... there are 2 perks per type. So, for example, in normal, and some of the types
I'm catching him.
repeat perks.
It was a critical capture. I'm like, okay, huh? I'll take that.
Not necessarily, because you already had Youngest.
That's how I knew I was catching him.
Yeah.
Because he gave me the
critical animation plane.
Yes, I do want to learn Spark. Okay, it's going right there. And hey, look.
Another Yungoos.
Another one. Continue explaining your thing.
So, each perk can stack up to twice. For example, if you're normal type, you get, there are 2 perks. One of them is Jack of all trades. This Pokemon gets +1 to all out-of-battle rolls. Or self-discipline. This Pokemon gains advantage on all skill rolls. So if you are a pure normal type at level 75, you would have 2 Jack of all trades and 2 self-disciplines. So you get +2 to all out-of-battle rolls, and you would get double advantage on all skill rolls. If you are fighting type, you have Unbreakable Spirit. All intimidations and deception rolls made against this Pokemon have disadvantage. Or you have Self-Discipline, which was also normal type 1. If you are a flying type, one of your perks is Airhead. All deception and persuasion rolls made against this Pokemon have disadvantage. Or you have High Spirits. This Pokemon gains +1 on all social rolls. Poison types are Social Poison. This Pokemon gains advantage on Intimidation and Deception rolls. Or Neurotoxin. This Pokemon gains +1 on all Smarts rolls. If you are a ground type, you have Seismic Sense, which at level 1, this Pokemon can detect grounded objects or grounded Pokemon in dark, foggy rooms at level 2.
Is that dark or foggy?
Yeah, dark or foggy rooms. At level 1, it can sense objects. At level 2, it can sense Pokemon. And then down to Earth, all deception and persuasion rolls made against this Pokemon have disadvantage. If you are a rock type, you have Super Solid. All non-weather environmental damage is halved. Or Pet Rock. All your allies gain advantage on social rolls when this Pokemon is within 3 spaces. If you are a bug type, you have Unsettling Visage. This Pokemon gains advantage on all intimidation and persuasion rolls. Or you have Hive Mind. This Pokemon can mentally relay a number of words equal to its level per mission to other bug types in the same room as it. It must be aware of the target's location. If you are a ghost type, you have Shadow Step. This Pokemon gains advantage on all stealth and sleight of hand rolls. You have Intangible. This Pokemon can pass through through non-living solid objects no larger than 1 space wide. 2 spaces if you have
The
level
double,
2.
yeah.
If you are a Steel type, you also have Super Solid, which is one of the rock type perks. And then you have Iron Will. All persuasion and intimidation rolls made against this Pokemon have disadvantage.
Okay, we get to see my Dupe's Claws come into effect.
Did you get a dupe?
Yep.
You have a mole!
Diglett dig.
So you get 1 trade, and then you're stuck with whatever you get?
Mm-hmm. I am making a trade here, and whatever I get, I get.
Sucks too, because it was low enough level for you.
Yeah. Well, again, I used 1 in my last play.
You're not really missing out on much.
Yeah. I know what it's like to go through the game with him.
Yep.
Yeah, who's ever used a Diglett really anyway?
I loved my Diglett. My Diglett kicked ass.
I was being sarcastic.
I know, but
Because like everybody's the point is Diglett's a Gen 1 Pokemon that's real common.
I'm sending it to Shiny.
Maybe they're giving you a shiny. Charmander!
Well, I already have a fire type.
I was gonna say, now that you've got Charcadet, are you gonna stick with it?
Oh yeah, no, I've used Charizards.
So shiny, sent over Charmander.
So, but we'll go look at him.
Also, it's a Nuzlocke.
It's Nuzlocke. Yep, it is level 1. Figured.
Also, it may not be a bad idea to just put him in the back. Solar Power is the hidden ability, of course.
Yeah.
That nature kind of plus defense minus special attack.
That sucks.
But it's still not a bad idea to put him in your back, just because having 2 fire types for you have got both the bug and the grass type gyms coming up.
Yeah. And letting him get a few levels is not a bad idea.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, and if nothing else, that makes my life a little easier when it comes to.
And that's the thing is you know exactly what type you're coming up against to win because the game tells you from a mile away, so you can kind of flex your team for the challenge ahead of you.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a couple of levels. Mostly I'm gonna go till Weird Psyduck evolves, and then I'm gonna head a little more towards the next one.
If you are Fire type, you have Firefoot. Environmental Heat or Fire deals half at level 1 or no at level 2 damage to this Pokemon, and it can swim in lava or magma. Or you can have...
That's from
From Mystery Dungeon, yes. Fire-type Pokemon can actually walk on lava in Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah.
Has Heat of Passion. Allies gain +1 to all social rolls when this Pokemon is within 3 spaces. If you are a water type, you have Liquid Lung. This Pokemon can breathe in underwater and swim indefinitely. All stealth rolls while swimming have an advantage.
What's the level 2?
At level 2, then they would have double advantage.
Yeah.
On stealth rolls. Or Watercraft.
Scammy.
What's that?
Man, I remember when I stopped playing Mystery Dungeon.
I really enjoy the Mystery Dungeon games that we played. Now we only have like the one.
I think we only ever had Red Rescue Team. I think Blue Rescue Team. I think. It also has Watercraft. This Pokemon's carrying capacity while swimming increases by 1. It can swim indefinitely. If you are a Grass type, you have 1 with Nature. This Pokemon gains advantage on all Smarts rolls if a non-Pokemon plant is within 3 spaces.
Let's see if I can do this.
Are you going to BLJ?
I'll try to.
He's going to do it.
Come on, give me up here.
He's going to do it.
Nice.
We're Elite Hacksaws, boys.
It was for helping hands, so.
You also have Sunny Disposition if you're Grass type. All allies gain +1 to social rolls when this Pokemon is within 3 spaces. If you're Electric, you have Supercharge. This Pokemon gains advantage on all Athletics and Strength rolls. Or Magnetic Aura. This Pokemon can sense and detect metal or electrical objects within the room. At level 2, it can detect those objects in an adjacent room. If you are Psychic, you have Mental Movement. This Pokemon is able to use Telekinesis to move objects or Pokemon with a Strength check. At level 2, these rolls have advantage. Or Telepath. This Pokemon can mentally relay a number of words equal to its level per mission to an ally anywhere within the dungeon or any target within line of sight. If you're an Ice type, you have Frozen Platform. This Pokemon is able to create a frozen platform on bodies of water, 1 square in size, on an adjacent square. It is able to create a number equal to its level divided by 5, rounded down per mission. And then if you also have Cold Shoulder, all insight and performance rolls made against this Pokemon have disadvantage. If you are a Dragon type, you also have Unsettling Visage, like your Bug type. This Pokemon gains advantage on all Intimidation and Persuasion. And then you have Dragon Heart. This Pokemon gains +1 on all skill rolls. If you're a Dark type, you have Shadow Step, just like the Ghost types. This Pokemon gains advantage on all Stealth and Sleight of Hand. And then Street Smarts was the other one for Dark type. This Pokemon gains advantage on all Perception and Deception. If you're Fairy type, you have Hey Listen. This Pokemon gains advantage on all Insight and Persuasion rolls.
I get the reference.
And then Pixie Prowess. This Pokemon gains advantage on all Performance and Athletic rolls.
Don't.
It was an apple, right? You lost an apple? I bet it was an apple.
Well, probably did. It was an HM that she was carrying. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! I saw Hipini and I'm like, that's a lot of EXP. What?
Weird Psyduck is evolving.
Will you change its nickname to Weirder Psyduck?
No.
Please,
I'm
will
sure
you
you
do
get
that?
enough letters for that.
I don't.
This Pokemon constantly run through shallow waters to train their legs and compete with each other to see which of them kicks most gracefully. He kicks most gracefully.
Okay. Now I need to go change some things around. Not there. Bag. It is this one. Okay, I'm going to give the muscle band to you for now. I guess I'll just go ahead and give you the wise glasses. Okay, for now that's fine. Okay. So now that he's evolved, I am not as.
We have about 15 minutes of stream left.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go try and get Claw?
Yeah, I'm gonna go try.
We can stick around.
Yeah.
It's not a weird ear, Sammy. That's a different Pokemon. It's from Legends Arceus.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fight you yet. Oh. Okay. Fucking. Base form is base form of Cryon. Love it.
The Titan Pokemon.
Soon. That was.
Yeah, Clock kind of moves at you.
No, like the crackle. I'm like, oh. You alright there, bud? You good? And he gives a lot of Dragon Breath? You get Dragon Breath at 12? Alright.
Hey, it's not OP move by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, just 60 base power move is not bad.
It's not stab.
Yeah. I remember when he used to get Metal Claw.
In what game?
In Fire Red and Leaf Green.
In what other game?
None.
0 other games does it get Metal Claw.
Well, Nathan, that
as a level up move. It
Yeah.
gets it as an egg move.
well, Nathan, that's crazy. Why would it in that one game get a steel move really early?
About level 15 or so?
About level 15,
I wonder why.
15 or so, with a reasonable grind for the first gen. Oh, that's 30. Fucking just punted him.
I did like that little flying sidekick.
Yeah. Do I want to teach you fire?
Probably better than Ember.
Ember is 40. Fire spin is 35. I don't think it is better than Ember, but
Probably better than Leer. You're not really doing a whole lot of physical damage.
yeah. Alright. Yay. I don't know what it is that actually like gets this as the fly point, so I'm just gonna go up.
You just have to kind of get kind of close to it. But there's generally a TM up here or something.
Yeah, well, there is, and I may fight the Gimme Ghoul, but
Metronome. There you go. That's how we beat Cloth.
I mean, okay. He is 16. And
Going on 17.
we get Arvin for at least part of it. Hey, buddy. Do I just... I forget how it...
You need to kind of chase him. There's a
Yeah, arrived at my destination. Hey, buddy.
enemy spotted. Dude, he would have murdered you, man.
Yeah, but I got a duck. I don't love that. here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to him so that I cycle out the defense drop. He's just rock, right?
You're right.
Well, that's a problem.
You're not trapped in here with me. I'm trapped in here with you.
See how much damage this does. I don't love that. It was 20 damage. I think less than 20. Okay, so oh shit.
It's kind of like a mini shell smash.
Yeah. It's a shell smash. Don't crit. Okay. That's a problem. Yeah, I shouldn't have switched. Ha! Cool. Alright. We're good. This will put you low enough. This should probably put you low enough. Wow. I was probably one off, I bet. That's a little annoying. Attack from above. Punch. Weirder. Psyduck is 12 characters. I might change it. We'll see.
Wonder you found it.
Yeah.
If that thing's the Stony Cliff Titan, no Cloth has any business being that big. Is it going to be even stronger now after eating those herbs? Let's watch ourselves, Wonder.
Okay, so we're gonna do this fight. We'll go through the cutscene, the unskippable cutscene, and then we'll be done. There's not a reason not to.
Well, this is looking a little rough. Shoulder, let's serve up a helping of defeat on the half shell. Turtle power.
Time to get wet.
Phrasing, huh?
Hell yeah. Attack the shell.
You sure did say that, huh?
Oh, that you act like that's the worst thing that's ever been said on this stream. It's a roll like that. So he just gets it. Okay. It's not a physical move. He just gets it when it,
Yeah, it's like when he gets below a certain
yeah,
percentage itself.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, damn, that did over half. No.
Oh, just crit. Just quit. All you gotta do is just crit.
Yeah, no. Weird Psyduck was like, alright, I'm done with this shit. Alright, it's done. We're done.
Beat the Titan Cloth.
Yeah.
I also beat him with the duck.
Okay, I
Learned that a level too late.
Yeah, I did. Like a water move that is physical, but yeah.
Keep hoping, babe.
I know. So we'll kind of do this cutscene here. Just gonna. It is not anything you can skip. Yeah, just gotta mash.
Yeah. But this is probably a good time for us to
do our ending
closing spiel.
This is first episode of not randomized.
Scarlet Wonderlocke.
Scarlet Wonderlocke, kind of a randomizer. In spirit.
It's not a randomizer.
We'll go through this. It should be a lot shorter than Nathan's playthrough. Now that we've done it, I intentionally started, to
a little further in,
just to make our lives a lot easier.
Yeah.
So we'll go through this. This will be our Monday slot for a little while, and then we'll be back on Friday. More Monster Hunter. Sammy and Adam, I think, are getting close to 100, so that means that they get to fight
Scorn
Magnum Mallow and start to fight the Risen
DLC
stuff.
monsters and
Yep.
stuff.
So we'll Maggie going down. Actually, I want to fight Maggie a bunch more. I need a bunch of his
Scorn
parts.
Magnum Mallow parts.
Yeah.
It's a tough fight.
It is a tough fight. Hi, Karaidon.
On Sunday, we should be back.
Yeah, we should be back. I think Rusty is gonna take over with. We'll go back to Coliseum, and Rusty will
He's gonna do his Mount Battle challenge.
Yeah, and while he's doing that, I will be grinding my team a little bit, so that we can do our fights and all of that. But yeah, and then after that, we are kind of deciding on what we'll play on Sunday. Now that we're getting close to the end of XD and Coliseum. But we'll let you know once we get that figured out.
And Rusty, are we doing Gamer Church Sunday?
Probably.
Okay.
Keep an eye. If you go to !Discord, you'll see our schedule there. We kind of keep you updated when we start stuff. But yeah, just mashing through a cutscene. We're almost done. We get to learn about Arvin's dark secret. The dark secret is that he has a lot of parental trauma.
His darker secret is that he's called Puppy.
You go Puppy that hurt.
He's called Puppy.
Yeah. When I realized his Mabostiff was like hurt, I was like, oh, that sucks. And then I realized that is not the end of his trauma, and I'm like, buddy.
Yeah, Pokemon games have no business making me feel feelings.
Buddy, you are the first Pokemon character in a long time that, like, I want to give a hug out of. I'm sorry, man. Alright. So yeah. We got maybe a team shaping up here soon.
Heaven forbid.
Heaven forbid. So, like I said, join us in the future for any of those streams if they sound good. If not, understandable. Get out of here.
Bye.